Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Kindly tell us your name if you're here and where you're joining us from. My name is Counselor. I'll be your host for tonight. I'll be your host for tonight. I know you want to go and watch ball. I know you want to go and do a lot of things. I know today is Friday, so we're going to do it for 30 minutes. And then the if the spirit leads us well, we can go a little bit further. If the Spirit leads us well, we can go a little bit further. Welcome to me. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How was your week? How was your week? Hope it was productive. Show. I don't see know where this place is. Maybe it's Ogun State. Be Ibadan. I don't know. But I know that Show. Anyway, so let's get straight into it. Like I said, I'm going to be dropping the link a bit earlier so that people that are serious will join. What I'm doing here is obviously not paid for, so I'm not going to be doing it now looking for anybody to come and join. So I'm not gonna doing that again. Yeah. So this week, let's start with GBP, sorry, USD card. That is the first thing we analyzed on Monday. And as God may have it, immediately we started the analysis, we saw the trade that we wanted to take, and that is it. From that place, it is down we go. From that place, it is down we go. We didn't stop, we didn't look back till the take profit was smashed. So that is decent trade for the week. Like I said, like we analyzed it like it is jazz. We did it that day for 1 hour and everything, and he came, tapped it, and that's it. So, like I said, the reason why we even used this extreme, oh, it's in Oyo State. So, all my guests were wrong. Oyo, we're very close to Ilorin. I know it's an old state because Ogun, Oyo. Okay, they're all Yoruba speaking states. So the reason why I chose this extreme is because, like I said that day, I'm not going to be coming here again to swing it because, of course, this should be the stop loss somewhere here, and that will be giving us 1:4. But 1:3, 1:4 is fine at the end of the day. So, if you remember that day, the previous week, we were trying to buy, or it didn't tap us or something. What happened last week on this place? We didn't know. But for today, we delivered our polling unit for the week, and that is pretty decent. So for the second one we analyzed this week is GBP USD. So on Monday it was somewhere here. Look at it, it's Friday, and then on Monday it's somewhere here. So I said that this guy, if you don't want to over risk, that this guy will enter this middle and then we can go. But if you remember that day, I still said it that it have already tapped this fair value gap. If you remember, at least I'm talking to only Timmy. Timmy is the person that is on the live every time he's on the live every time. So if you didn't come on Monday, you don't know what I'm talking about today because this is a review. We're not analyzing anything again. This is just a review. So on Monday I said it that here is a fair value gap that price have already tapped. For it to come back and violate it is going down. But then if you have the enough capital to risk it to cover this place, you're good. But then there's no how fair value gap will just stop, reject, and come back and not move. So let's go down to a little bit smaller time frame to see how it happened. First off, we trade what we trade here is break of structure, liquidity, and POI. So if you see this thing that happened here, see this thing that is here, you don't need anybody again to tell you that if this price comes back here around this region, that you're going to buy. So that is some double-edged sword right there for you to tell you that, Omo, I'm bullish on this guy, I'm gonna buy, and then I'm gonna hold it. So that is, but I didn't have to come down to this lower time frame because, like I said, I am not um I'm not going to be telling you what to do from the time you enter the trade. That's why I got the entry from the swing structure so that I can hold it all the way to your take profit. And at the end of the day, 3.9 is descent, 3.5 is descent. And I even told you earlier, from 2.5, you are okay. From 2.5, you're okay. The problem is capital. The problem, don't put all your problem inside one account. So that is how we got this trade for the week. So the third one for the week is USD JPY. And I told you guys that this guy don't tap here already. If you came here on Monday, I said it. This guy don't tap here already. He might not come inside here again. I said it. But you now ask yourself, how do I enter this trade here and make money? It's gonna be hard for me and blah 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 blah. But then at the end of the day, it's a missed trade because you're not gonna force it, you're not gonna make it, you're not gonna make out something out of it. You're going to be frustrated at the end of the day. Because if you start going to lower time frame and this is the open of the market on Friday, this is Monday morning, how are you going to be selling this guy? Probably you can. This first here is your break, and then coming back. Did he come back to this place at all? It didn't. But if you open your eye where go down to lower time frame, you miss it. So from this angle here, it did. But it will jump into the trade. You know, even if this tap cannot tap you if you're using a prop firm. This multi here cannot tap you. But then it is still a decent trade for me because imagine this one is this morning. This is today, 6 a.m. in the morning. So you already had a win on USD card. You have a buffer of 3% already, or probably in the morning of Friday. This is Friday. This is TP. So this one triggered today. So you're already up 3 hours already on this one. And this one, you're already up 3.5 already. This was on Thursday. So you have enough buffer to risk 1% on this guy. Do you understand? This is talking about risk allocation. I don't like using risk allocation like a max, but then it's fine. This is trying to manage your trades properly, like I always say. Manage your trade. We call it risk management, but that's not risk management. Managing your trade is different from risk management. So from this place, your stop loss is above there. This is solid 4 hours. So even if you hold it and then start watching it, you might end up closing at 5 hours. Look at it. But then I called it a miss because I don't owe you any of this. I don't have to come back to start telling you. I've already given you the direction. It's not left for you to go and cook. Like I said, I don't want you guys to start pushing me to give you entries on the live. But if we see it, we can take it. God so kind, we saw this and we took it. We saw this too, and then we took it. And this one, I gave you the direction, which is to the T. This is the TP. It is hit. And then currently, this guy picked on Friday morning. There's no need holding it. And if you're on our Telegram channel, when it was somewhere here, I said you guys should close. When I said close, it was somewhere here already. So this will give you 0.2, 0.3 risk to reward profit. So on Monday, we can now start looking at what we're going to be doing with this guy, whether we're going to be holding it or we're going to be closing it. So if you have any question, you have 1 minute to drop it before I talk about what I want to talk for the night. So the next one now is we're done with what you analyzed on Monday. So this is me now showing you what the entry group is like. Entry group is like. If you want me to give you the trades, give you the entry, give you the TP, give you the SL, follow the trade till it hits or whatever. That comes for a fee. That is why I don't like talking about it in this channel. I don't like it. So I'm not selling you anything here. But for those that come to my DM to ask me question, send this one, send that one. Should I enter now? Should I? I will not be answering those questions because if you come to the live, all those questions will be answered. Like I said now, if you have any question, drop it on the chat. I'll answer it. That is how I do it every week, week in, week out. So if at the end of the day, you're not on the live, you didn't come to live for the questions, and then you come to my DM, then you are looking for my time, and my time is not free. So that is why I'm doing this. So this week on the channel, we had 3 trades also, but then different from the pairs you guys know. Like I told you guys, gold is my baby. I can't be giving you people for gold for free. So that is why I removed this from our watch list. And gold wasn't my baby for this week because the guy stressed hell out of me this week. So first off, we had a gold buy. We had a gold buy for the week. This is my watch list for the entry group. This is my watch list. I do not advise you to have more than 3 pairs on your watch list. I do not. I do not. I'm doing it because I can control it. Most of you guys can't. So this is gold. I saw this trade on Wednesday, as you can see on the chart. On Wednesday, this guy slept on my entry till Friday. This is Friday. So how many of you can do that? So, like I said, it is psychology first before you start making money. So that is it. And we closed it at 2 hours. And once I see 2, any number after those 2, I don't really care. That's why I say 2 hours because I use those numbers. Someone asked me today, do I hold trade for long if you never hit TP? I go hold until you hit TP now. For the fact I saw the trade on Monday, I'll hold it throughout the week. I close my trade on Fridays because of profits. If not, I'll even hold it. But holding trades over the weekend lately has cost me more than the profit itself. So there's no need doing that. So the gold, we had only 2 risks to reward, and that is where we closed for the week. And the silver tried to play dirty like the gold, but it delivered today because, like I'll tell you for free, if gold moves 100 pips, silver will move 300 or 400. Because make it make sense that on Wednesday, when I saw this trade on Wednesday, this one did not tap me in. He left me, got to this. I was thinking that it's already a missed trade. I'll show you on the Telegram channel. I was thinking it's already a missed trade. And then this Friday night, he came into the entry. And then this morning, from here, boom. And as you can see, I used my indicator to get another buy. But I didn't call this buy because, I mean, why? They already have one. What if the 2 end up being a loss? So that's what we call trade management again. So that is how we close this week with 3.8 hours. So remember, we had 2 hours on gold, and then which is this, and then 3 hours on silver, and finally we have no trade on USDJPY. Remember, I called this trade for you guys on the live, but I didn't take it here. I did not because I don't understand the direction inside for the week. But if you see, if I took this trade here, I would have made more money than all of you because it is very, very clear. It's very clearer here than on the other one. Look at it. It's very clearer here. From here, I took it. This is this morning, Friday, 5:30 a.m. And then the SL is somewhere here. And the TP from this place. Because I already had this thing here. TP is somewhere here. And boom. That's 3 hours. Well, I didn't bother taking it because I already have 3 trades running. So now I'm more focused on quality instead of quantity. So I rather take 2 trades for the week and the 2 hits TP than taking 5 trades for the week and then three losses and two wins. Yes, risk management, you still make money, but it gives you more stress. So I didn't even bother taking this one. The only one I took is this baby, and this was my best trade for the week. This is my best trade for the week. Last week we cook up. This week again, we chop up. Clean 5%. There's nothing. And then someone will ask, why did I choose this place as my TP? Simple key levels. Simple key levels. Simple key levels. There's no how price will just come and jump up and jump over these people. It cannot just come and jump over these people. It must reject a bit. And look at it, it's rejecting now. This thing can go like this and close somewhere below. From Monday, start dumping. Because, of course, I'm trying to be analyzed again. No, I'm not doing this thing. Don't worry. That is just the trade that we took for the week. This is a decent 5-hour trade. So, making it approximately 10% for the week. So this is how it is on the entry group. This is the difference between yourself and them. So the question from Timmy, can you please explain you saw? This is not analysis, this is review. You can ask me this question on Monday during our analysis. This is a review. But if I'm done and I still have some more time on my hands, I'll do that. But don't ask questions pertaining to analyzing anything on a Friday. That should come on Mondays. You already know this. So, having said that, this is how it is on the entry group. Like the same thing that you've seen here, the same thing that we talk about here, this is it on the entry group. It's not something that is far-fetched. The same thing on the entry group. So I'm already sharing the screen so you can see it. So can you see it? I can see it here. Whoa, why am I sharing my messages? It's not this one now. Whoa. So, yeah. So um this is from this is this night. No, what am I doing? It's still TWC. No, it's trade entry group. Yeah. This one is still the one that you guys know already. So this is, if you're not here, kindly check the link on this video. Check the descriptions. You get the link and join this place. This is where I call all the trades live for you guys. So this is it. So the only difference between the free channel group and the paid group is pretty the same thing. But you have people here can ask me questions, but you can't. You can ask me only your questions on the live. You can see on Monday, no setup. On Tuesday, no setup. It's on Wednesday that I got the setup and I sent it. And as I said it here, this one even picked late because I saw it before I dropped it. But I just hope that it comes back. And that hope is what is fighting me right now because that is it. So this one did not trigger before that time. It just missed and went. And then finally it came back. And this one was decent. They all triggered the same day. Yes, this one triggered around 4:20. And I told them I'll watch it throughout the night. I know if you can hold it or we're going to close. This is the difference between you and them. I tell them what to do. Their job is just to listen then that's it. And the same thing with gold. Gold came back finally and triggered around 4:30, and silver did not even look at us safe. And I said it, I'm holding for the night. So I held gold throughout Wednesday, throughout Thursday, and then Friday, still 1 hour. So I'm also holding this for the night. So everything I do, I show them. But I cannot have that time to be giving you all those attention. So on Monday morning, on around 1 a.m. self, if I'm awake, I'll be checking it small, small. And then that's how it is. And finally, voila, today. So 5 hour here, 3.8 hour here, and then 2 hour here. I don't care about that 0.8. 2 hour, 3 hour, and then 5 hour. That's 10% for the week. So that is decent for me. So there's no serious question on the chat except that of Timmy. I'll just look around it and know if I can do it. After that, we are done for the night. Like I said, few questions and that is it. So US soil, US oil, US oil. Your question again, coach, please can you explain US oil? What do you want me to explain here to me? What are you selling? Look at it now. It's selling. I said it the other time. I said it in last. Okay, it's no longer in our on our watch list. This fair value gap here has already triggered. Look at it. It's dumping, and then again fair value gap here again. And I told you about fair value gap. I told you. I said it here. Look at it. So what I'm not looking for is going to this place. It's going to look at it. It's going to this place. At least go to daily. It's even going lower. It's coming lower. At least to this place first, and then to this place. So it's bearish. It's bearish. I guess that answered your question. Whoa, whoa! You can't see my screen. Kai, nobody told me. Sorry. 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 You can see it now, I guess. Can you? Let me check my other screen if I can. Yeah, I can see it now. Yes, you can see it now. So as I was saying, this guy is bullish here. He's bullish here. But you're not a swing trader, right? So what is he doing from 1 hour 1 hour time frame? From 4 hours self, he's bearish. This is the fair value gap. He tapped it, he dumped, broke structure to the downside, came back again, tapped this fair value gap, dumped again, broke structure to the downside again. What again are you looking out for? The double break of structure. One here, one here. So you have another fair value gap, which just created itself here and then here. So from Monday, you continue doing the same job again. From that place to this place. So that is it. It's not hard. If you look at it, you see it. Higher high, higher low. Higher low, break. And then you took out the low direct and came back again. Lower high, lower low. Took out this low again. Came back again. Lower high, lower low. Took out this low again. Came back again. So am I doing mentorship now? No, I'm not going to do that. So I think that is that for USD Abi Usoy where Timmy was asking. So one of my mentee had issue. This I don't know. It's been a while, and he told me something today because, like you guys know, people that view my status on WhatsApp, you guys know that I I use this software. This one you're seeing here now to manage for people for a fee. list is not any from 100K above. So I managed with 200K for this person, and he has a 100K account, a 25K account, 10K account that is funded. But then that account entered drawdown and started affecting this person. Remember, this person is in my entry group. He pays for my entry, he takes my trades, and is going well. But then I think he encountered some losses, and also I encountered my own. At the time, and today that person is, my line is breaking. Can you hear me?
What? I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Network is trying to do something silly, but it's not going to work. Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, give me 555 on the chat. 555 on the chat. Good evening, Vincent. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, Renes Time. Good evening, Salau. Good evening to all of you. If you can hear me, 555, 555, let's continue. 555, let's continue. We are down to 2. Shit. Sorry. I don't know, but then the network is silly. So if you can hear me, 555. Of course, yes, you can't see my screen. I know that one. You can't see my screen. I know that one. I know that one for sure. There's nothing I'm sharing on my screen again. So let me just use the tab and finish the live, and then we call it a night. So, like I was saying, he said he is practically losing himself. He's practically losing himself in the sense that he's not even, he not really get confidence again to take trade. So I asked him one question. You paid me for something, right? It's me that you paid for something, not me. Yeah. Instead of sharing the screen again, let me just so it's me that gives him all the trade that he takes. So what is now making you not to take the trades? He now said that he's having issues with controlling risks. And I'm not like, this risk is not your own to make. I've already told you guys that it's 1% on your funded account. Once you enter drawdown, it's 0.5. So at some point, he'll risk 0.25. At some point, 0.25 and 0.25, and the other time he will risk 0.5. So those places he risked more, he lost money. Those places he risked less, he made money. But the money he made is negligible, it's very small. So it's just like going merry-go-round just because of you're trying to fight something that you can't fight. So we all talk about risk allocation, risk management, and blah, and blah, and blah. That is it. Every time we talk about it. Every time we talk about it. But you're forgetting that last week, I personally spoke about this also. I did. I talk about very, very lengthy conversation, talking about risk management, talking about the problems, talking about the pros, talking about the cons. I spoke about all of them. And then this person is still going through this. What does it mean that your account, you have 10% drawdown? I hope he's here. You have 10% drawdown. 10 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This means if push comes to shove, anything wakes up, your account is gone, right? The account is gone. You don't get money again. You don't broke. And counselors say risk 1% each trade. First one, lost. Second one, lost. Third one, lost. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. Of course, we had 5 losses that time. So approximately, this guy is already down 5 trades, and he's taking also his personal trade also, and also lost money. Let's say loss and loss. So now he has 3. He has just 3 lifeline left. 3 lifeline left. And remember, this is a life account. Remember, this is a life account. So when I tell him risk 0.5%, what does it mean? It means that my screen is blank. I didn't plug this thing. When I tell him to risk 0.5%, what do I mean? I mean simply that your 3 losses, that your 3 plans left, it means that 3 automatically becomes 6. That 3 lifeline left automatically becomes 3. It automatically becomes 3, meaning that you now have 6 trades. What is 6 again? 6 trades before you can go. When I mean go, I mean your account blowing. You get. So you have 6 from 3 to 6. So now you have more buffer to go, right? So if you do it, and then like today now,